Hi, in this video I will explain what the baseline is when referring to a wire name. I mentioned the baseline in a number of my videos in my course on how to write in wire and make wire name necklaces. The baseline is the equivalent of a line on a piece of paper if you were writing normally. In wire names, it is the imaginary line that nearly all the letters start on and finish on. Some of the lowercase letters will go below the baseline, namely F, G, J, P, Q and Y, but will finish on the baseline. With the exception of P, which I'll talk about in another video. So here are three examples of names where I'm going to show you where the baseline is. So Brianna, the first one, is every single letter, well, except the capital letter at the beginning, it is level with the baseline. The ruler is now the baseline. And you can see that all the letters, the R, E, A, N, A, all line up with the baseline. You just got to pretend there is a line there when you're making a name. Now, the B at the beginning it's a little bit not quite level. The capital letter at the beginning of a name is a little bit exempt. You can get away, you can actually, with that letter you can determine the baseline. But it can be a little bit off, like that B is slightly lower, but that's okay. Okay, so the second name, which is quite common, is Jenny. Now Jenny is an example where the Y goes below the baseline. Now the base, can I do this? Okay. All right, see, so the baseline is there, and the capital J goes below the baseline. But here we're talking about the lowercase letters, so E-double-N-Y, and you can see the Y goes below the baseline. Because it's the last letter, it doesn't actually stop at the baseline, it just carries straight on to go to the heart, which is the end of the name. And the last one is Stephanie. It's an unusual spelling, but this one is just, you can see all the letters follow the baseline, except the F. The F goes below the baseline, and that's one of the letters that I mentioned earlier that does that. Okay, so there are two exceptions of the letters that do not follow this rule, and they are the letter O and, to the lesser extent, the letter P, which I will explain in my next video. And if you check the description below, you will find a summary of what you will find in my course on YouTube, and a payment link if you would like to learn the craft of wire writing in detail. Thank you.